And all new at 5, a major organized crime bust. 23 people under arrest now accused of stealing guns and cash.
Today, police revealed 4 organized crime groups are wreaking havoc.
From aggravated robbery to kidnapping, burglary, and more. Let's take a look at this. New pictures from court documents in this case. These are a few of the people who have been charged, and investigators say the money, tens of thousands of dollars, is all stolen.
FBI, open up! Welcome to this episode of Chattin with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today we're talking about Jay-Z and his possibility that he's going to prison. Before we get started, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. Go check out my catalog of videos. I have an extensive catalog of interviews with some incredible people, from organized crime members, motorcycle club members, to actors, MMA fighters, professional boxers. Make sure you guys go check them out. Lots of great things. I appreciate everyone that takes the time. We had a problem with some audio, but we're back. So Jay-Z is finding himself in a little bit of trouble. More than a little bit. So he was with his good friend, Puffy. And it looks like Puffy and Jay-Z are, they're in some deep shit right now. Hey, Salvatore, how are you? Daniel, what's up? Thank you guys for joining me. Shout out to Punch. Shout out to Lindsay. They were in the last show. Things got messed up with the audio. Had to redo it. But we're back. Let's get to this case. This is insane. Everett, how are you? You guys can hear me good, right? There was a problem with the audio on the last one. So these two guys, Jay-Z might be finding himself right next to Puffy soon. Well, he changes his name every 5 minutes, so who knows what his name is now, but audio's working good. Thanks, Salvatore. Yeah, the audio wasn't working on the last one. So Jay-Z has found himself in the middle of this big scandal, and they claim that he R-worded a 13-year-old girl after the award ceremony at an after party. I have pictures of him when he was during that day. So we'll see. I mean, the pictures aren't going to be able to tell, but we're going to look at a video. I got a video for you guys. I'm trying to find it. This is pretty crazy. He's in some pretty big trouble, I believe, with him being on this case with Puffy. He is pretty screwed. All right, let's see here. Let me see if I can get this for you guys. Can you guys see this?
We have a lot more to get to, including explosive allegations first reported by NBC News being made against rap icon Jay-Z. A new civil lawsuit accuses him of raping a 13-year-old girl with Sean Diddy Combs at a house.
Oh, so they said it. Here's a picture of Jay-Z that night in the red shirt. That's the exact night that they're talking about with these allegations. And he came out with a statement today. I believe it was today. How are you, Lindsay? Thank you for joining me. The audio was a little messed up, but we're back. Make sure you guys hit the like button. And if you can, donate to the show. I have the Christmas toy drive coming up. We're going to get some toys for the less fortunate this year, like we do every year. And if you want to help out, you can donate through Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Super Sticker, Super Chat, Zelle. If you donate to the show through YouTube, I will take the money that's made that month and I will donate it towards toys for these kids. We're going to help out the less fortunate because that's what we do here. Shout out to everyone that has helped in the past years. It's very much appreciated.
House party more than 2 decades ago. Claims both men deny. NBC's senior legal correspondent Laura Jarrett's here with more. Hey, Laura, good morning.
Hey, Hoda, good morning to you. Ever since Combs was indicted by federal prosecutors last fall, these parties he was known for hosting and what celebrities may have attended has been the subject of intense scrutiny. But the blast radius around the star had been relatively contained until now.
This morning, disturbing new claims against music icon Jay-Z. A civil lawsuit detailing sexual assault, originally brought against his longtime friend Sean Diddy Combs, now adding new allegations against the rapper whose real name is Sean Carter.
It's not looking good. It is not looking good for either one of these guys. It is looking terrible. These guys could face the rest of their life in prison. And I believe Jay-Z is going to be arrested soon. That's what people are saying.
The anonymous woman, who was 13 at the time, described in the lawsuit as being drugged and raped at an MTV VMAs after party she says Combs hosted in 2000. According to the suit, she recalls accepting a drink from a waitress that made her feel woozy and lightheaded.
Why would they have a 13-year-old girl in any of these parties? Like, they shouldn't even be anywhere near a party like this. It's crazy. I don't understand these Hollywood elites and these rappers and all these people that are in the celebrity status. Something's wrong with these people. Something major is wrong with these people.
Before she says she was raped by Jay-Z and then Combs in a bedroom as an unnamed female celebrity watched. Jay-Z swiftly issuing a statement Sunday calling the claims heinous and accusing the woman's attorney of trying to blackmail him, suggesting the attorney had tried to seek a settlement first, adding, quote, "I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. My heart and support."
I don't know, because they might follow through with that, and Jay-Z just might find himself in prison fighting a criminal case because of all this. This is terrible news for him being named in this. I think what do you guys think? Do you think it's blackmail and they're trying to get money from these people? Do you think that that girl and the lawyer are trying to blackmail Jay-Z? Or do you think that he might have some culpability in this situation? I want to know what your opinion is.
Goes out to the true victims in the world. The billionaire, who is married to megastar Beyonce, saying he is heartbroken. The couple will have to explain the, quote, cruelty and greed of people to their children. Combs, too, has denied any allegations of sexual assault. Earlier this fall, the plaintiff's attorney, Tony Busby, a personal injury lawyer in Texas, held a press conference after Combs was indicted on federal sex trafficking charges, suggesting more fallout would follow.
I expect that through this process, many powerful people will be exposed.
Combs pleaded not guilty to the charges and continues to deny the allegations Busby has made against him in a string of civil lawsuits, which Combs' attorneys have dismissed as shameless publicity stunts. But this marks the first suit publicly naming another high-profile celebrity.
Now, in a statement posted online, Busby, the lawyer, acknowledged sending Jay-Z a letter prior to filing this complaint, prior to this whole thing, seeking a confidential mediation, but says his client never demanded a penny from Jay-Z at the time.
They probably hit him up with a letter saying, you want to settle this outside of court? We don't have to go to court. I guarantee you that's what they did. But Jay-Z released a statement today, and we're going to get into that today. So it says, Jay-Z says lawsuit accusing him of R-ing a child after a war party is part of an extortion ploy. So the rapper Jay-Z says the R allegations made against him is an extortion attempt. The woman who previously sued Sean Puffy Combs alleges she was hard at the awards show after party in 2000 when she was 13. Amended the lawsuit Sunday to include new allegations that Jay-Z was also at the party and participated in the assault. Jay-Z called the accusations idiotic and heinous in nature. In a statement released by one of his companies, he also revealed that he had anonymously sued the woman's lawyer, Tony Busby, in California, alleging Busby was trying to blackmail him by threatening to make the R allegations public if he didn't agree to a legal settlement. Well, if that's true, then Jay-Z would have a letter from him saying all that. Like, if you don't give us money, we're going to make this public. But he might have worded it different. You know, it all depends on how you word this type of thing. So Jay-Z said a letter his lawyer received from Busby appeared to seek a settlement, but had the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud you are in a very public fashion, his statement read. So no, I will not give you one red penny. This is part of the S assault lawsuit levied against Combs as the hip-hop mogul remains in custody in New York awaiting on a federal S trafficking charges. The woman, who is not named in the suit, says she was hanging around Radio City Music Hall during the 2000 MTV Video Music Awards and managed to talk to a limousine driver into bringing her into the celebrity-studded party at a private residence after the event. She said while she was in the limousine, she was asked to sign a non-disclosure agreement. Once at the party, the lawsuit said she took a drink and it made her feel woozy and lightheaded, and she went into a bedroom to lay down. She said that Combs and Jay-Z, whose legal name is Sean Carter, then barged into the room along with other unnamed celebrities and R'd her. Busby, a personal injury lawyer from Houston, announced a news conference that in October he represents some 120 people, both men and women, with allegations of S misconduct by Combs. Did you know they even have a hotline right now where people can call if they were in any situations like this? It's insane. Let me see if they still have it. Let me see. Yup, they do. Oh, man. Let's see what it says when you call. That's crazy. I have never seen this with anything before. Have you guys ever seen something like this?
Your call may be recorded for call.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Hell no. That's insane. So the firm, which has set up the 800 number for accusers, began filing a wave of lawsuits against the hip-hop mogul weeks later. Combs' attorney at the time denied the allegations and criticized the press conference and the hotline as a clear attempt to garner publicity. Busby said the allegations that he was trying to blackmail Jay-Z are stupid and laughable, and that his letter simply sought confidential mediation in the litigation. What he fails to say in his recent statement is that my firm sent his lawyer a basic demand letter on behalf of an alleged victim, and that the victim never demanded a penny from him. He said in an email statement, since I sent the letter on her behalf, Mr. Carter has not only sued me, but he has tried to bully and harass me and this plaintiff. His conduct has had the opposite effect. She's emboldened, very proud of her resolve. Emails seeking additional comments were sent Monday to the representatives for Jay-Z. My only heartbreak is for my family, he said in a statement posted on social media by his entertainment company, Rock Nation. My wife and I will have to sit our children down, one of whom is at the age of her friends, age where her friends will surely see the press and ask questions about the nature of these claims and explain the cruelty of greed of people. I want to know what you guys think about this whole situation. Do you think Jay-Z will possibly go to prison for this? Or do you think this will all be... Because look at Conor McGregor. He just got hit and he was found guilty. And it's just crazy how all these people are coming up after like so long. It's insane. But this is the picture from that night. I believe it was in 2000. That's him on the left. And that's of the same exact night that they're talking about. And this is a picture into the future. These guys hung around with each other a lot. And look how evil Puffy looks. He looks evil as hell. There's so much to this case. It's only going to get crazier and crazier. I have a lot of different stories I'm going to be dropping. We got quite a few people in the house. Shout out to everybody that watches this show. I appreciate you. So I have a ton of different shows that are going to be dropping. Up next, I got Hessam. If you guys don't know who Hessam is, he's a recording artist. He's a tattoo artist. He's got some pretty good music, some bangers. And I interviewed him. I'm going to be dropping that. I have an interview with you guys' favorite person of all times, Mr. Anthony Luciano Ramundi. That one will be dropping soon in the next couple days. He sends his regards to everybody. Matter of fact, I got a little message for you guys right here. And let me see if I could find a little clip to play you. I can find it.
Hi, I'm Anthony Salvatore Luciano Raimondi, and I'm chatting with Staxx. If you don't like it, start your own podcast. If you like it, press the like button. If not, hey, there's a million and one other podcasts you can look at. There's no big deal.
Coming soon. You guys will like that one. It's pretty funny. Now, this is Hessam.
What's up, guys? I'm Hessam, and I'm here chatting with Staxx.
Coming soon. It's going to be dropping tonight at 10 o'clock. The link is already there. You guys can go check it out. Drop it in the chat for you guys. We got a whole bunch of stuff on the way. We got some more MC content. And I got some mob content. You know, I have a story about Jojo Carrazzo that you guys will be like, what? I don't think I ever told this one. You guys are going to be pretty surprised at this. It involves another YouTuber too. I don't know what was going on with my microphone earlier. It's crazy. Maybe I had a bad connection or something. But we're going to work on that so it never happens again. Love all and respects. Thank you, Mile High. Mile High Magic. Shout out to you. Thank you. I appreciate it. And we got Richie coming up. He's a former bank robber. He's got an insane story, and he told it to me. So that one's going to be dropping too. Check him out.
Listen, my name is Richie Hines, fresh out of the joint, recovering bank robber, chatting with Staxx.
I just didn't notice in his hand there was a gun over the counter robbing a bank. So it's an insane story. You guys are really going to enjoy this content. There's a lot of new information about some of these clubs. We're going to get into some of these different stories. They're pretty crazy, but they're informative. So you guys will enjoy that. I don't want to give it away now because I got to save it for you guys, you know. But we got the toy drive coming up, and I appreciate everybody that helps out with that. You can donate through Cash App at Chattin with Staxx, Venmo, PayPal, Super Stickers, Super Chats. You know, we buy toys for the kids at the homeless shelter out here. And if you want to be a guest on the show, just hit up my email at billstax2021. Seems like people enjoyed the show about Chuck Zito. And I've had a little bit of pushback about it. But listen, I'm not like making this stuff up, you know? I'm not just pulling it out of thin air. Chuck's the one that said it. And I just looked into it. People are like, no, Chuck got a Rule 35B. Well, go look up what a Rule 35B is. Because that's exactly what it is cooperation with the government. A Rule 35A is something to do with mental capacity. Rule 35C is if they fix your sentence from an unjust sentence. But, so let me explain something to you guys real quick. Chuck was saying that he got convicted of a phone call sentence, right? A phone, using a phone or something. Supposed to get 4 years, but they gave him 10, right? So if he was going to fix his sentence, they would have gave him 4 years. They wanted to give him more than the max. So I think people aren't really understanding this. So he ended up getting 6. You know what I mean? Facts over feelings, 100%. That's why I love your program. Hey, you got to tell it like it is. Some people don't like it, but hey, I don't know what to tell you. It is what it is. It is the facts. The fact is he got a Rule 35 and he talked with the government. I don't know what information he gave because his case is sealed. I didn't do it to him. He did it to him. Now, I'm not saying he cooperated against anybody. I don't know that, you know? So I'm not going to put that on him. But he definitely sat down and talked with them. He could have told them what he did in the case, and then they gave him a reduction in sentence. But he definitely sat down and got a Rule 35. You know, it's not like people are like, no, there's no possible way. Yeah, there is a possible way. I mean, he said it himself. I didn't make it up. Here, I got some shorts to show you guys.
I really like, so I moved from the city to the country when I was like 17, almost 18 years old. So from 0 to 17, I never caught no charges because in the city it's real easy to be, evasive. So I moved to the country and had the same mindset that I had in Northern Virginia, and that got me sent to prison ASAP.
They single you out, right? They're like,
What, bro?
that's
Everybody and their mom know who you are. You can't move like you move down there and think that, yeah. So I mean, I learned the hard way on that one.
Do the COs even care if people are getting their ass whooped in there or problems are going on? Do they give it?
Well, I think that's like, how would I put that? Employee based. Like one person might, one person not. One person might pop the sale for them to beat you. One person might be completely against it. He gonna pull the paperwork out and he gonna write up everybody. He gonna take you to kangaroo court. He gonna do whatever he can to get you. Yeah, yeah. You got Super Trooper, 10 flights, you know what I mean? But then you got some that really, you got the cool ones that come in there. Honestly, it's a job to them. They don't even really give a fuck. As long as they go home, they don't even care. You know what I mean? Yeah, hell yeah, 100%.
What was it like for a white dude to go in there? Were you affiliated with anyone? Like,
man, I'm gonna be honest, bro. When I went to prison, that was the moment like I was mad at my race. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the penitentiary system down in Virginia. Now, I ain't never, there's different politics when you go like California, and I ain't never been to prison there, but heard about it and lots. You know what I'm saying? In Virginia, you got your segregation. You know what I'm saying? You got your nationalities that stay with one another. You know what I mean? Hispanics. You got the Arabics, blacks, whites. You know what I'm saying? I never got into the gangbanging or into the affiliating myself with just a certain race. On that one was 3 years.
and it's a different type of energy in there, right?
Yeah,
Compared to
100%,
the
man.
other times.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. You got some kids in there, 17, 18 years old. But wow, man, with life sentences and shit, just like, I don't know, moving completely different. And I've been in there 3 times in 3 different environments. And that was definitely the one that I would say where if you carried yourself wrong, you could probably end up up dead. You know what I'm saying?
So that one's dropping tonight at 10 o'clock. It's a pretty good interview. And then in a couple days, the one with Ramundi will be dropping. I know you guys miss Ramundi, so we always get a lot of people when Ramundi is on. So hate him or love him, people like him, Darren, how are you? Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. It's been a while since I did a live. What was it? Thursday last week? But I have tons of content for you guys piled up. Shit, I could do another show today if I wanted to. I have that much content. But tomorrow, we're going to be dropping a pretty good show. We're going to talk about the baseball bat beating of a Hell's Angel associate by a pagan. And then there's other content leading off of that. But it's pretty good. And then a little later in the week, we'll go smash some rats. You know how we do. And then we'll circle back with some more content at the end of the week. But we have tons of stuff on the way. If you want to see these interviews in their entirety without being broke up, join the membership. It's not that expensive. It's only like $3. Or hit me up on Patreon. Patreon, I got a lot of good content over there. You can't find it anywhere else. It's not on YouTube. It's only over there. And because I post stuff that is not able to go on YouTube, they don't really monitor it like that, They don't, if you put swears or you put some graphic content, some graphic pictures, they're not going to take it down. So make sure you check out the Patreon channel. I have a lot of videos on there. I'm not sure exactly how many, but I do have 52 members So my audience is building, you know. Every day I get more, and I appreciate everyone that watches the show. I have 3 different tiers of Lindsay dropped the link. I have 3 different tiers of content, and I'm going to be dropping some new merch on the store very soon. Go check out the shop I have. You guys are all great. I got loyal subscribers, and the content is going to be insane. So you guys will not be disappointed. Check out Chattin with Staxx, myspreadshop.com. The link is in the chat. And there's a link in the description of this video. I appreciate all you guys for watching the show. I want to know what you think. What do you think? Do you think Jay-Z is going to end up in prison with Puffy? Or do you think it's going to be a lawsuit and that's it? And that's all that's going to happen? Or do you think Jay-Z will end up right next to his buddy, Puff Daddy? What is your opinion on this situation? Think they'll be making big rocks, little rocks together? They'll be able to reunite, right? But that's the alleged night in 2000 when this happened, allegedly. I want to know what you think. So write your comments in the description, in the comment section, and let me know what you think. Do you think Jay-Z is going to prison? Stay tuned for more content. Check out tonight's show at 10 o'clock with Hessam. If you like this show, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. And if you don't like this show, too fucking bad. Start your own podcast. And remember, don't be a bitch.
And all new at 5, a major organized crime bust. 23 people under arrest now accused of stealing guns and cash.
Today, police revealed 4 organized crime groups are wreaking havoc.
From aggravated robbery to kidnapping, burglary, and more. Let's take a look at this. New pictures from court documents in this case. These are a few of the people who have been charged, and investigators say the money, tens of thousands of dollars, is all stolen.